Some creatures are so tiny that we need a microscope to see them, yet they have some of the greatest superpowers on Earth. They can survive extreme heat, intense radiation, live in outer space, and even cheat death. Get ready to meet the smallest but toughest creatures on the planet. So first up, let's meet the tardigrade, also known as the water bear. Now don't let the cute nickname fool you. Tardigrades are among the toughest creatures ever discovered. These are just about 0.5 millimeter long, and they're nearly indestructible. Tardigrades can survive in space. Yes, actual space, that cold, radiation-filled vacuum above our atmosphere. They can withstand temperatures close to absolute zero, intense radiation, and pressures 6 times greater than those in the deepest parts of our oceans. Tardigrades not only survive in these extreme conditions, but have even laid eggs in space that later hatched. And they do it all by going into a state called cryptobiosis. Basically, they shut down almost all life processes, like a bear in the ultimate hibernation. In this suspended animation mode, they can survive without food, water, or air for decades, waiting until conditions are safe again. Next, meet Halobacteria. These tiny microbes are extreme salt lovers, the life of the briny party. While most organisms can't survive in super salty water, like how plants shrivel up near the ocean, Halobacteria thrive in it. They can even live in places saltier than the ocean, like the Dead Sea or salt flats. So what's their secret? They've evolved special proteins that pump out excess salt, keeping their cells balanced. Plus, they're loaded with a pigment called bacteriorhodopsin, which gives them a stunning pink color. This pigment also allows them to make energy from sunlight, like plants, but in salty water. If you ever spot a pink salt lake, you're likely seeing trillions of Halobacteria basking in the sun. Who knew surviving in extreme salt could look so fabulous? Our next microorganism sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi comic. Pyrococcus furiosus, which means rushing fireball. And yes, it's as intense as it sounds. Pyrococcus thrives at boiling temperatures that would instantly cook most life forms. This little archaeon, a type of single-celled organism, is found in deep-sea hydrothermal vents where temperatures reach around 100 degrees Celsius, close to the boiling point of water. How does it survive? Its enzymes and proteins are specially adapted to stay stable and active even in scalding water. This means it can function at temperatures that would normally break down the cells of any other organism. Next up is Deinococcus radiodurans. This little bacterium is the ultimate radiation warrior. Deinococcus radiodurans can withstand radiation levels 1,000 times greater than what would be lethal for a human. So how does it do this? When its DNA gets blasted apart by radiation, it can rebuild itself in just a few hours. Imagine if humans had the same ability. We'd basically be unbreakable. And while our cells would suffer a total meltdown, Deinococcus just pieces itself back together like a molecular-level jigsaw puzzle, one molecule at a time. Scientists even call it a biological Houdini. It has so many repair enzymes that it can bounce back from damage that would wipe out almost anything else. It's like having a built-in super toolkit that just never stops working. Finally, let's talk about anaerobic bacteria. These microbes are like the outlaws of the microbial world because they don't need oxygen to survive. That's right, while most life on Earth needs oxygen to live, anaerobes can thrive in completely oxygen-free places, like deep in the mud at the bottom of lakes or inside our guts. They actually have a metabolism that uses other substances, like sulfur or carbon dioxide, to make energy. In fact, some anaerobic bacteria are even used to help clean up waste, as they can break down material that others can't touch. If you ever wondered what life might be like on another planet without oxygen, just look to anaerobes for clues. They've been around for billions of years, doing just fine without any air to breathe. And there you have it, 5 tiny creatures with abilities straight out of a superhero origin story. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the microbial universe. If you enjoyed discovering these tiny superheroes, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which superpower you'd choose if you could have one. Thanks for watching.